The sacking of Thomas Tuchel is imminent. You would love that, wouldn't you? Not a chance. The board better not repeat their mistakes. I know Frank's boys are out with their pitchforks. Bruv, I'm on to every single one of you. I've actually had enough. We've got the best manager we've had in years. We've got the best manager that I feel an affiliation to. And we have a manager that we need to trust, love and nurture. Enough with this nonsense. Get behind the team. Welcome to the Kavkas View, hard-hitting channel where I don't hold no punches. I say the hard truth, I say it with my chest, and I smile in your face and you hate it because I'm right. I'm right 97.5% of the time, and it kills you because you can't face the truth. You can't handle the truth, as The Rock would say. But more importantly, today's video is an interesting one. I'm going to give you the reasons why Chelsea are in such a bad form. It's not excuses, it's cold hard fact. We have to deal with it, we have to be honest, and we have to be productive. And I've got good news regarding Reece James and Trevor Chalobah. Fantastic, let's get into the video then. But before we get started, I think it's very important that you guys do me a massive favor and we hit 250 likes. This is the goal for every single one of you to help me. And you want to participate in this because you're nice people. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts on my quality of videos and your thoughts to why Chelsea are a drawing machine. Literally, not drawing gal, drawing matches. We can't deny the fact our shooters aren't shooting. And this is the reality. It doesn't matter if they're a number 9, it doesn't matter if they're a forward. None of them are shooting. None of them are productive. The performances aren't reliable enough on a regular basis. And why is that? Because none of them naturally score goals, or we don't create enough chances for the other £100 million man. And we're going to talk about every single one of them, one by one, and I'll tell you why I have faith in the other one, and why I don't have faith in the other. Let's start with Cho. Callum Hudson-Odoi is a player that took a lot of credit. People are flagging the fact that he's got 4 league goals in 71 games. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? 4 league goals in 71 games. But they don't put the context onto it. How many games were off the bench? How many games were 4 or 5 minute cameo? How many games were at right wing back? And how many games, most importantly, were out of position, even not on the left wing, right wing, playing right wing back, left wing back, playing as false 9, whatever he's been doing. It's not acceptable. You can't give up on young kids at this age. This is a developmental stage. You have to have faith in him. You have to back him. Has he been good? No, he has not been good in recent weeks, but he has been good this season. Last few weeks, he has been shockingly bad. Yesterday, he was absolutely trash. And I'm the first to say that. But you can't bin him now. You really can't. Christian Pulisic, you can't bin him either. And the reason you can't bin Christian Pulisic is, I actually think there's a good player in there. I really do. I think he's young, he's energetic, he's enthusiastic. If you put a gun to my head and told me, Alex, out of the forwards who scores the most goals, I tell you Christian Pulisic. His dire need to get into the back stick or go to the front post to get a nick on something is effective. He's got a hunger, he's driven, and he's a good player. He's just very injury prone and goes missing regularly. Mason Mount, another one. I think Mason Mount's production has been fantastic. Performances have been shocking at times. Yesterday, no exemption. I forgot he played. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really forgot he played. But Money Mace is not the issue. Money Mace is a potential solution. I think Mason Mount is a very good forward. I really do. I think he just needs the right system, the right coaching to unlock him. I think Tuchel can do it. I really do. I believe in this man. And I have ultimate faith in him. Finally, the final forward I actually believe in is Kai Havertz. And I know a lot of you don't, because a lot of you will give me that nonsense. Alex, we signed him for £70 million. You've got to have a bit more urgency in your play. Listen, guys, I knew this was going to happen. I warned you lot. Minute Kai goes bad, everyone's going to blame his body language. Everyone's going to blame his demeanor. He's not trying. The Mirza Ozil. Kai Havertz is very good. Kai Havertz is the generational talent in this team, in my opinion. Build the team around, play him false 9, and start working off what we were building during that Champions League run. It matters that we're a cup team. And the reason we're a cup team is because we keep it tight and we can nick it 1-0 or 2-0. We will suffocate you into mistakes and take the chances. And Kai Havertz is perfect at linking it up and getting in behind. The problem is on a consistent basis, when there's a deep block, can we break him up? For me, those 4 players are not the issue. They're really not. They're in a development stage of their career. Have faith in them. The issues arise now, And a lot of you aren't going to like this, but the issues are Timo Werner, a player that came in with a big price tag, a big reputation. A lot of you saying he's going to get me 30 goals, Alex. Timo's going to bang goals like he did at Leipzig. I told you though, I'm not too convinced. Not a great footballer. A Pierre Aubameyang regen, just not as good. Personally, that's my opinion. And guess what? I was proven right. Once again, I was proven right. He's not the world-class player that everyone thought he was. He's a speedster. He'll get you goals here and there. He'll work hard for the team. He ain't world-class. He's in his prime now. He's coming into his prime. He's 26, 25. He should be doing better. Then you got Romelu Lukaku, £100 million man. In the prime of his career, doing interviews left, right and centre, saying, I'm leaving, I'm missing to Milan. Ooh, go cry about it. Go cry about it. You join Chelsea now, you perform for Chelsea. If you don't like it, go and play for Inter Milan. We will sell you happily. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And the reason I mean it is because you need to want to play for the club that you're playing for. If you don't, you're not going to try your hardest. And if you're not going to try your hardest, you don't have commitment for the cause. That's going to cause disharmony in the squad. And you can see the disharmony yesterday. You can see the disharmony. Him and Ziyech beefing. Ziyech scoring a goal and not celebrating. And the link-up play from Lukaku is non-existent. He's just a passenger on the team. He really is. And it's worrying because at this moment in time, can Lukaku do better? Yes, he can. Of course he can. He's a better footballer than he's showing right now. But is he a lot better than he's showing right now? I don't think so. I don't. And then you look at Mr. Hakim Ziyech. Mr. I am the face of Morocco, but I'm not even at the African Cup of Nations. They're doing better without him. And the reason they're doing better without him is because you have to tailor a system to him. He's not athletic, and you saw it yesterday. You really did. He was getting overpowered, outpaced and powered consistently. His technical ability, very good on occasion. However, he's not creating consistently. What is wrong with him? Why are you not creating consistently, big man? I need to understand. I need to understand why at the big age of 28, your ball playing ability isn't up to par on a consistent basis. You're not striking it with enough vim. You're not delivering it on a plate. How many times yesterday did he overplay the ball? It's ridiculous. Like, there was one time I thought Lukaku was going to punch him up. I wanted Lukaku to punch him up. I really did. That's the forward line. The biggest issue, I think, is the wingback. And if you guys go back on my channel, right, even under the Lampard days, I always used to complain about the fullbacks and said they're not individualistic enough. Reece and Bencho are actually really developed that game. They really honed in on their skill set of the ability to catch someone one-on-one, catch them slipping and cross it in well. They still don't have it in them to absolutely dribble past someone and leave them like they're not there. But that was something that was coming into Reece's game, especially the power, the pace, the strength of being able to muscle his way through, given his size. Asti can't do that anymore, man. Asti's a 35-year-old man. In football age, that is old. In real life age, he is basically 67 years old. The way he was running yesterday. He is running on pure adrenaline. No fitness whatsoever. There is no way Azpilicueta should be starting for Chelsea in 2022. It is criminal. And I reiterate, it is criminal that you're asking that man to play 90 minutes. Alonso on the other side. You think Alonso at his age wants to be playing against Tariq Lamptey? Do you really think Tariq Lamptey, aka Dash from Mr. Incredible, yeah, wants to be going up against? He really doesn't. I don't think he does. Because he couldn't handle him yesterday. He had to clamp him one time to eat a yellow. He literally was every opportunity biting. And the problem is that because they're asked to do so much fitness work, because it's like belief tests, they're going up and down, up and down, up and down. They're overworked. So by the time they get into the final third, their quality is poor. And our fullbacks dictate the way we play. Why do you think Reece and Ben, Reece and Ben was so important? Because they were consistently delivering the goals and assists. And the reason they were delivering the goals and assists is because, one, they were fit enough. And two, their quality in the final third was excellent. They've really honed in and developed that. Those other two, one day they were good. But that day is long gone, people. And we need to accept that. And the final one is the midfield. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I think it's time to move off Jorginho. I really do. And I don't mean sell him right now and get rid of him. He has to leave tomorrow. I think it's time to put him on that short market. You know, when you think about it, right? You know, in the NBA, they put you on a trading block. We don't want to get rid of you, but listen, we'll listen to what you give. I think it's time we do that with Jorginho. N'Golo Kante is still N'Golo Kante. He's still one of the best players in the world in his position. I think he's fantastic. Kovacic has been phenomenal this season. I really have nothing negative to say about him. He's really developed his game. I think it's time to get rid of a player before he absolutely falls off the cliff. And I think with Jorginho's body frame, with his athleticism, everything's taking a little bit long. His recovery, his ability to shift the ball. Yes, he'll have games where he controls the game consistently from start to finish. But at the same time, I think there is an element of him that is slowing down. And if the right bid comes in, I'm getting rid of him. The right bid could be £40 million. Anywhere between 35 to 40 million pounds, I'm getting rid of him. And I know a lot of you are going to say we signed him for 50, but he's done a lot to recoup us money in the meantime. And I think he's going on the wrong end of 30 now. And he is an older 30. Like, just purely based on his body and the way he plays football. Like, I don't think he's going to be sustaining his type of play, because the physicality in the Premier League is catching up. This is twice now a physical team like Brighton has dominated it. He was getting pickpocketed for the ball. And it's not his fault we lost, right? Or drew. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not saying he's the reason. I think he played a factor. I think he was a big factor actually for our results. But peeps, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please back our manager. I think he is the best manager we've had in a long time. It is super duper important. Oh, and the update, I've nearly forgot. The update on Reece James and Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah is back in training, should potentially be fit for the Spurs game, not to start, to be back on the bench. Reece James has started jogging again, but nowhere near match fit. Don't rush them back, rest them, let them recover properly, and when they come back, there's no niggling injuries later on down the line. Let them recover. It's not that deep. We haven't got a Premier League game after Sunday for a while, so let's have faith in our team, and peace out. I'm out.